Hello everyone and welcome back. Today, back on F1 2015 for another episode of our F1 2015 career mode. Yeah, we're going to go straight to qualifying, skipping practice. Lewis Hamilton looking strong right now. But, yeah, he's nearly a second ahead of Rosberg, so he's looking very good. But we are back for Britain. This is my home Grand Prix, so I'm looking for a really good result here. Hopefully we can get the win, who knows. We've had fairly good pace this season. We're on top in the Drivers' Championship, I believe. But something I want to say is I'm sorry because last episode I did say that I was going to try and get it out more, maybe like every week or something. I haven't been able to do that so far with like Black Ops 3 coming out and everything. I've been really busy. So yeah, I just really didn't find the time to edit this. It takes quite a while. But yeah, I just couldn't find the time. I can't make any promises. I will try and get it out as soon as possible, but I don't know when that will be. It might not be every week. It might be every 2 weeks or something like that. I have no idea. I'll try and get it out as quick as possible, but I can't make any promises. But we're going on to qualifying here. First sectors looked alright. We missed the apex in turn 4. But yeah, generally I think the car felt quite good to drive. But I was still making a few mistakes. I really like this track. And the handling model was quite good. But coming up along the end of the lap, we've set a 137.2. It wasn't the best lap. I'm not too sure where that will put us though. We've generally had quite good pace in qualifying so far. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see where that puts us. And it is P4. 1.2 seconds down. It wasn't the greatest lap. But still, that's not looking great, to be honest. Normally our qualifying pace is much better than our race pace as well. So I was kind of expecting a little bit more than that. But it's still possible. Let's see what it's like in the race.
As the teams make their final preparations before the start of the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. Nico Rosberg will want his good fortune to continue on from yesterday's qualifying. He starts the race in P1 and has even said he's expecting to take the checkered flag first. You wouldn't want to bet against him doing just that.
He was driving on another level yesterday, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just pulls away from the field and is untouchable. But as we know, anything can happen in Formula 1, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Fernando Alonso has been consistently out-qualifying his teammate this season, once again underlining his talent.
But anyway guys, here we are on the grid for my home Grand Prix. This is a good one. Let's see what our start's going to be like. 5 lights are out. Looks like we bogged down off the start a bit, which is not what we want. We're going to be swamped by the other drivers right now coming into the first corner. And we've made contact. And we've been spun by Ricciardo. Oh dear. Alright. Let's look at that on the replay. We just made contact with someone. What happened there? Alright. So we just literally turning on. Oh my god. Alright. So we literally just turning on Bottas. We're going for the corner, but he was on our inside. And we just absolutely take him out. And then Ricciardo behind us spins. Oh my days, that was Massa. His wheel went flying. Oh my days. So it's not been a great start for us, but it's been a crazy one, I guess. Who are we looking on board? Ricciardo now. Are we? Alright, who are we going to look on board? Alright, we're going to look on board the Toro Rosso. As you can see, everything just happens in front of him. Jeez, that was a bit of a crazy start. Not really what we want if you want to win this Grand Prix. But it's still possible. The race strategy is a 2-stop. I believe so. Yeah. It's going to be hard, but we can still get good points out of this. Cutting on later on to the first lap now. As we're going to go past both Marushi's around the outside. We did do a little bit of corner cut, but still relatively nice move. Now we're right behind Grosjean in the slipstream. We're going to dive it down the inside over here. Looks like we got on the grass, but I don't really care at this point. I'm just trying to make up as many positions as possible, diving it down the inside. Already back up into P13, so that it's alright. It was a bad start, but we're already making up ground again. And now Hulkenberg next one. We've done him round the outside. That was a lovely move. And, well, alright, we got no space there. I was going around the outside, but there was no space, so I had to go off the track. But we have made up loads of positions there. And we're up into P8. So, it's been quite a crazy start, I'm not going to lie. Next up is Felipe Nasr. Hopefully we'll be able to get past him quite soon. Yeah. We've got the pace, I think. I'm quite determined because of that bad start, so I'm going to be pushing quite a lot. And we're just getting closer and closer to Nasr through every corner. Perez is right on the back of us, but he shouldn't be too much of a problem. What's going to happen here? Coming through Cops, I believe this is called. We've run out wide. I don't even care though, we'll just take that position. At this point I don't care, I'm just trying to make as many positions as possible. Round the outside of Kvyat. Next up is Carlos Sainz. In the Toro Rosso, he's going to be vulnerable on the straight, so hopefully he's quite easy to pass. We're going to dive it down the inside as you do through there. Nicely done. But as you can see, our tyres are already going off. It's lap 2 and our tyres are going off, so this could be a problem if we want to do a one stop and win. So that's interesting. Down the inside of Bottas. I think the lap to come in for options was lap 12, and on lap 2 our tyres are already going off. But alright, we still got the pace because he just passed Bottas on lap 7. And next up is Sebastian Vettel, our Ferrari teammate. He's just a second up the road. No, he's not a second, no, it's more. My bad, but we're coming into the pits now. On lap 7. So our tyres have gone off so much. Oh dear. This, I think we've got a tyre wear glitch. We had one last time. In Austria. But that is unbelievable. How our scheduled lap to come in was lap 12. And our tyres were completely gone. And I mean completely gone on lap 7. It's kind of ridiculous. And at this point, I was still thinking of going for a one stop. If you wanted to win this race, I thought that would be the only way. So what I was going to do, I was going to push until the others pit, which they have now. And are we going to go around the outside of Kvyat? Yes, we are. What a move. And now we're going to get Alonso as well. Turns to the inside. Oh, and we've mugged him off. What a move. I think we're going to have to look on that on the replay, because that was just... what a move. That's all I can say. Look, we just absolutely mug off Kvyat round his outside. Lovely stuff. And then we get the run on Alonso down the inside. That's a nice shot right there. And we are into P4. Next up is Sebastian Vettel. These people are pissing. Are we going to get the undercut? The undercut of dreams. Yes, we are. We're into P1, lads. So we have just got the undercut of dreams. We were about 9 seconds behind. And all of a sudden we've jumped them. So our pace has been insane. I think our fastest lap would have been actually good enough for pole so far. So I wish I could have stepped that in qualifying. But now what I'm going to do, I think the only way I'm going to win this race, because I think this normal strategy was actually a one stop, actually, my bad. I think the only way we're going to win this race if we drive incredibly cautiously. Hamilton's on the back of us because we've been driving so cautiously in every single corner. But he's caught up to the back of us, and I doubt we'll be able to hold him on for 10 laps. So we're going to have to rethink this strategy a bit. We've already lost about 20 seconds from driving this cautiously, but we're going to have to rethink a bit because our tyres are already going off, believe it or not, which is ridiculous. So yeah, we might have to rethink this a bit. We've got Hamilton and Vettel right on our tail. So we're just going to either have to keep them behind us, or we're going to have to come into the pits. As you can see, we're saying like a 42 there or something. So I'm driving so carefully right here. Hamilton got past us then, but we dived down the inside. And what is this? Sebastian Vettel is a pair of floating tyres on the track. And he's just going off into the distance as a pair of floating tyres. Co-Masters players. Alright, Hamilton, thanks you for that. Oh, and Vettel has just disappeared. Alright. Alright, we got back past Hamilton, but Vettel just turned into a floating pair of tyres, and then all of a sudden he disappeared from view, and he's disappeared from the mini-map as well. Let's just look on what happened to Hamilton here. You can see, oh, he just gave him a little touch and Hamilton span. Oh, alright, that was interesting. And if you look on the replay cameras, Vettel just doesn't exist anymore. So he disappeared from sight, he's disappeared from the mini-map, and he's disappeared from the cameras on this replay. So what has just gone on here? This is crazy. What the hell has just happened? Vettel has just disappeared from the British Grand Prix. I have no clue what's going on. As you can see on the replay camera, that is a Mana Marussia that just went past the line. So Vettel is completely gone. What is going on? What a crazy race. Tyre wear glitch, and now this. We're coming into the pits, and our prime tyres didn't even last as long as a set of option tyres would, which is ridiculous. That tyre wear glitch is ridiculous. So we have lost about 20 seconds from doing that, because I was driving really cautiously, but it didn't work because the game has no physics whatsoever. But I was driving incredibly cautiously, and it didn't work out, so we've lost about 20 seconds there. But there's nothing we can do about it now. Hamilton's a long way up, so it's time to put the foot down. Gap is 15 seconds. It's going to be hard to close that, but we're going to give it our all in our home Grand Prix to try and win this race, lads. That's ridiculous. Vettel's disappeared. I don't even know what's going to happen at the end, to be honest, guys. If when we finish, Vettel's going to be there or not. So this could be the battle for a lead. Me and Hamilton on lap 23. Look at the sparks flying off, and we've dived it down the inside. We have got him for P2. And now on the last lap, Perez getting in our way, coming through the Magnus and Beckett section. I don't even know if I'm in the lead or not. No, but then you can see Vettel's tyres have suddenly appeared again. They've re-disappeared. What is going on? So I think I just saw Vettel's tyres there. The gap is 4 seconds. Can we do anything in this last corner? Coming into the last sector now. There is Vettel, just a floating pair of tyres. Can we get him for the lead of the race? Looks like no. We have finished second in our home Grand Prix. What a crazy race. I'm lost for words. Thank you all guys for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you then, guys. What a crazy race.